at them strangely.
Oh,
On
that
this
was fun.
particular afternoon, he got a
Okay, guys,
notification
so
on
you
his
guys
phone
just
that
missed it
motion was
because we
detected in
accidentally
front of
ended
his
the video,
house.
but it's
When he
fine.
reviewed
You
the
guys can just
footage,
watch
he was
the rest of
stunned
it
by
with
what
us.
he witnessed.
I can just post both. But
You can't.
Oh! What?
A dude just came out of behind a tree and he didn't even. Oh, that's
As we
weird.
focus
He
our
has a
attention on
dog.
the tree across the street, we soon notice a human and a dog manifest out of nowhere.
Oh.
It is strange that we are unable to see them walking on the sidewalk until after they walk past the tree.
Maybe they were
Many
inside the
people in the
tree.
original comment section are convinced he lives in an area where time and space produce mysterious anomalies, while the skeptics are certain it was simply a camera glitch. A student was visiting a local store at 3 in the morning and captured something terrifying on camera. This particular store is rumored to be haunted, and many of the employees talk about the ghost of a small child appearing while they are working. This store is located right by a large university, and many of the students are familiar with the rumors, but none of them have captured anything
Tell us
on
in the
camera.
comment sections down below
On
if
this
you guys
particular
get scared
evening,
during any of
one of
this
the
video.
students thought he saw something out of the corner of his eye, but wasn't sure if he was just tired since it was so early in the morning. He quickly grabbed his phone and started to record.
Oh, wait. Move that. Whoa. Whoa. Sorry, guys. You might be missing some of it. There. My phone just moved.
As we focus our attention down the aisle, we eventually notice a small child running from behind the column.
But that's
One of the
creepy.
obvious aspects of the video is that the child appears solid, which makes the possibility of it being a ghost quite low. We aren't provided a lot of context, but it's still pretty unnerving to see a child running around a store unattended at this hour. The comment section seems pretty divided between the child being a ghost and the child simply being someone's kid who is playing a prank. A few months ago, a couple
And tell
of
us
friends
if
were
you get
leaving a
scared during
store
any
in
of one
Denver,
of them. There's
Colorado,
1,
when one of
2,
them
3,
noticed
4,
something
5,
strange up in the
6,
night sky. At first, it
maybe
was
7
quite
or 8.
difficult to see, and he wasn't sure if it was simply a cloud. His friends also had a difficult
We're only
time
posting the
seeing what
second
it
one,
was
so you guys
until it
can't.
eventually turned
So if
bright
you comment
green.
first, we'll know
They
you're
mentioned
capping
at
because you
first
didn't
that the
see
craft
it
may be
because
using some
we
kind of
accidentally ended the
cloaking
video
technology,
like right
and
after
that it
the
was
first
aware of
two
them
ones.
observing the craft. They quickly pulled out their phones to attempt to capture the strange unidentified object up in the night sky. The following footage is what they recorded.
Oh, wait, never mind. They see the whole screen, dude. But the top
There it is.
of
The
it.
light turned on. See that?
Or maybe a bit at the bottom.
Watch, it's gonna start looking like it's dropping something out of it.
And whatever the top comment says for this video,
That's
we'll watch
weird, man.
next time.
I'll pin it.
I'll pin it, and then we'll so give us some ideas on what scary videos we should watch.
What the f is it, bro?
In part 1, tell us what you got scared from. In part 2, tell us what you got scared. In part 1.
Oh, the light went out.
That one just got deleted because we accidentally
Oh no, I still have it. But in part 1, type what you got.
It is super close.
scared of.
No, what scary videos you recommend. The second
As the
one.
video begins, we can see the camera pointed up into the night sky.
Do what you want,
We
guys.
can see the faint
Blow
outline
the
of a
chat up
flying
if you want.
object, and soon it becomes obvious when it starts to
I said,
emit a
never mind,
bright
don't do
green
that.
light. The guys seem quite confused, and it's obvious that they have never seen an object like this before,
Aliens.
hovering in the night
No.
sky.
Oh wait, I might not have
Before
chat
the video
on. I
ends,
might not
the
have
mysterious
comment
craft appears to
Okay.
cloak
And
one
if you guys
more
can't
time,
comment,
leaving the onlookers in amazement. Did they capture an
I don't know what you should
extraterrestrial
do.
craft, or is there
Watch
a more
through, I
reasonable
guess.
explanation?
Yeah, just watch it, guys.
Late one evening, a woman was
Shut
eating
up.
dinner when something terrifying took place.
See, chill your butt
Prior
cheeks
to
out.
this
We're all trying
evening,
to
she
watch.
had been experiencing
That
mysterious
dummy over
activity
there
in her home,
Double, you won't quiet
ranging
in
from
this dumb
disembodied
song.
voices
How
in
do I
vacant
keep it quiet
rooms
during the
to
video?
seeing shadow figures in the halls. The The creepy
For like
activity
10,
has
20
even
more
made it
minutes.
into
We'll
her
be quiet
dreams,
and then we're just
where
gonna
she
keep
often
talking.
dreams of this lady with dark hair chasing her and causing her pain. She decided to install several security cameras
So, yeah,
throughout the house in order to catch the
Guys
strange
and girls,
paranormal
ladies and
activity on
gentlemen.
camera. On this particular night, she was eating dinner all by herself when something aggressively attacked her. When she checked the footage for answers, she was stunned by what she captured.
Ouch.
As the video begins, we can see a woman by herself
Mhm.
walking with a plate in her hands. After a few moments, she is violently pulled to the ground by her hair. She quickly gets up and looks around, as if she expects to see someone behind her, but soon notices nobody nearby. She appears to be in a state of shock and has no idea what took place. If we look in the reflection of the glass, we can see a dark shadow figure manifest just as her hair is pulled, which is truly bizarre. Did she capture authentic paranormal
Oh,
activity,
hell
or is there a
no.
more reasonable explanation? A week ago, a family was in Daytona Beach when they noticed something bizarre come out of the ocean. They were relaxing on the patio
There's going to
when
be
one
a
of the family
human
members
face
noticed
fish.
a massive orb of light rise up from out of the ocean and begin to hover above the water. Soon after the craft came out of the
Are you even
water,
watching
several
them?
UFOs emerged from the original craft and began to roam nearby. They quickly grabbed their phone and attempted to record the strange event. They posted their video to social media with hopes of getting an explanation to what they experienced.
We might make a part 3. Comment down below if you can. If you want us to make a part 3.
Did someone just fart?
No, who did? By the time this video probably reaches 20 minutes, we're probably going to end and make a part 3. Oh, well, it's going to be like an hour long.
Look, my heart coming up my chest right now.
Y'all talking about real alien activity going on. They circling that it came out of the ocean. That is not a moon. It is not the sun. It's 10 o'clock at night. I seen it come out of the ocean, y'all. There are ships. I don't know what the are. They're flying.
Ignore the cussing, guys, that our friend over here was doing.
There's one right there. There's one right there.
I'm not leaking our names.
I don't know if y'all see them.
They already know our names.
Do you see
What?
them?
Past videos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so never mind. Trevor was cussing. Just ignore it.
As the video begins, we can see a massive bright orb hovering above the water, with another smaller orb flying to its right. The person recording the video mentioned that she witnessed the craft rise up from out of the water and hover in place soon
How is he?
after.
You guys know
They
that
quickly
video
panned
from
the
4
camera
years ago?
around and
Well, if you're
noticed
new,
three
you probably
small
don't.
UFOs roaming
Where
around
it
the
showed a
main orb.
boy without a
Many
shirt,
people in
with
the
kind of
original
short hair,
comment
dirty
section
blonde
are
hair.
convinced
That's
they
me.
captured extraterrestrial crafts, while the skeptics are certain they are simply drones.
Wait, no, not from 4 years ago, like 2 years ago.
But Hamas is choosing terror.
Wait,
And on
guys,
a rampage,
there can't be
with
drones.
executions of their
No
own
drones
people in the
can
streets,
fly and go
random
underwater.
killings, repression.
Certain
For
can.
peace, the Hamas
And turn
terror
on lights.
must end.
Certain can.
What's a kitchen bundle? Easy.
Yeah, dude,
Shop
the
big
world's
safety.
so
Choose your
high-tech
fridge,
now,
choose your
they can
range,
do that.
dishwasher,
And I
and
have, like,
microwave. To finish you up and
have
upgrade
food.
individual pieces to fit your needs.
I don't think they want to watch this ad. So can you pause it real quick?
Free at Big Sandy's
Oh, wait.
Superstore.
They don't deserve to watch the ads with us.
Sorry, guys.
Pause it.
There.
Sorry you
Last
guys had
month,
to
a
watch
man
through
was
that much
relaxing
ad.
in his home when he began
Sorry,
to
I'm
hear
in a
strange
different
noises
spot, so I
coming
can't
from
pause.
outside. He didn't think
I
much
got
of it
a
at
bit
first,
scared.
but the sound was so loud and persistent
That's
that he
something
couldn't help but worry.
else.
The sunny skies also seemed to have shifted into a dark and gloomy overcast in just a matter of minutes. He quickly grabbed his phone and went outside to record
What
the
if we
bizarre
were doing a
encounter.
live stream?
Many TikTok accounts
do
began to
one.
post similar
Should we do
footage of
one
the
a little
event, which shows that it wasn't just a small
do one
random
tomorrow?
occurrence, but rather a large
You guys won't be
phenomenon.
here tomorrow.
The following footage is what he captured from that day.
Wait, no, we will before school. I'll just wake you guys up early.
Well, that's annoying.
Kelvin, that's a train siren.
And you know what disaster that means, right?
Train gonna murder Trump.
I think it means like a hurricane or...
Wait, no, that's a trumpet. That's a trumpet.
Just seconds into the video, we can
No.
hear an incredibly loud noise that closely resembles a horn or trumpet. This type of noise
No,
was
that could not
clearly
be a trumpet.
unusual for the area,
Don't know.
since none of them showed behavior that they have heard the noise before. Many of the spectators mentioned that the noise sounded like it was coming from the sky rather than somewhere on the ground. This started a conversation regarding a potential apocalypse warning, and that the sounds were religious or even extraterrestrial.
Okay, now that seems creepy.
A woman has been experiencing terrifying activity in her home and has been capturing bizarre
That's such a
images on her
beautiful
security
picture.
camera. The strange activity
Okay,
has been
yeah, never
taking
mind.
place ever since she moved into this home, and she often hears disembodied voices and
Ah, my
sees a black
eyeballs.
mass in various bedrooms.
It's so
She
bright.
decided to
Okay,
do
I
some
don't like
research on the
watching
land
that shit.
to see if the ground that her property is located is haunted
It's not
or
scary
if
or
the
anything,
entity is
it's
attached to
weird.
her. Unfortunately, she was unable to come up with any meaningful information and is still uncertain why her home is haunted. Lately, she has been waking up at the same time each morning, roughly around 3 or 4, and her camera is
Demon
showing
art?
a terrifying entity located directly behind her.
Can someone tell me what this is? This is my security camera, okay? Now, you can see me over here in the white nightgown, facing the window. What is that keeps being seen in my security camera? Does anyone know what that looks like or what that could be? That keeps showing
Two
up behind me
demons.
in my
One has no
security
legs. One's a
camera. This is about the
murderer.
third time
and
it
one's
has shown up.
A cow.
Yeah.
Skeleton
I
cow.
checked the security
That
cameras
has arms and holding onto the shoulders of the demon
over and
girl.
over again, and it only shows up
That's my
behind me. It
hypothesis.
is not showing up behind anyone else. And of course, you can see it's my security camera because I've got right here the line of the camera. And this is the full size.
It's probably behind her right now.
This is me over here in the white gown facing the window again. What is that shadow that keeps coming up behind me?
As the video begins, we can see the woman on the left side dressed in a white gown. Just behind her, we can see a tall, thin figure that is completely black and looks as though it has massive wings. She mentioned that the figure only seems to manifest
If
behind
you
her.
look at the
and no one
top
else in
of
the
what he
family
says are
seems to
wings,
experience
there's
the same
obviously
thing
a
she
head
does.
and some horns.
Many people in the original comment section are convinced she captured a dark angel and possibly the Grim Reaper. Paranormal or not, the footage is definitely creepy.
More like horrifying. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
She could have
A group
edited
of friends were hiking through the Philippines one afternoon when a few of them got left behind since they were slowly taking photos along their journey. They soon realized that they were way behind the rest of the group, so they decided to hurry up and catch them before they got lost. The mountain that they were hiking has a long history of hikers getting lost and never being found. The mountain's beautiful views captivated them, which caused them to lose track of time and let their guard down. As they quickly made their way up the path towards their friends, they captured something lurking behind them that they are still unable to explain to this very day.
Okay, now this is Japanese or some language I don't know. And tell me what language it is in the comments down below, if you can comment, please.
As the two girls are running to get back to their original group, there appears to be a dark shadow figure lurking just behind the second girl.
Oh, I didn't even
Camera
notice
pans
it.
back around the third time towards the end of the video, the dark figure completely vanishes. The two girls mentioned that nobody else was with them, so they have no idea who or what it could have been. Did they capture
Megalodon.
authentic paranormal activity? Or is there a more reasonable explanation?
Probably the mountain demon that eats
A
everyone.
family recently moved into a new home.
Hey, it's the same
and
picture and
captured
it's beautiful
something
still.
bizarre in their workshop. The original post mentions that both the wife and husband have experienced paranormal activity in their lives, but they've never captured anything on camera. They place several cameras around their home, simply to look over their expensive equipment in various rooms. One night they felt as though something was slightly off in the house, but
Cold.
couldn't explain what it was. They were woken up by the notification
15
on their
minutes.
phone that
2
motion was
minutes left
detected in
before
their
the video is
workshop.
over.
When
Well,
they
no,
went
never
to
mind, like,
review
it's
the
still an
footage, they
hour.
were stunned by what they witnessed.
Whoa. Did you see it? Look
As
again.
the video begins, we can see the camera focused
Look.
on their workshop. After
You
a
see
few
it?
moments, we
The
notice a
black,
large dark shadow manifest to the right and
That
make its
goes
way
through the
across the
screen?
screen
Did you
to
see
the
it?
left.
It just goes like
The owner of the
Yeah,
video
that's horrifying.
mentioned
No, it's a
that
black
the windows
clump
are covered, so
of
there is
air.
no way that it could be a shadow.
that's
It looks
what
like a
it
black
looks like.
mask.
If it
and
was,
it's
it would
difficult to
be
make
like,
out any
it wouldn't all be
distinguishing
like come
features.
together and go straight
While
one
many
way.
people in the
It
original
would
comment
be
section were
different
convinced they
parts,
captured authentic
and,
paranormal activity,
yeah, that's
the
just
skeptics
creepy.
are certain it was simply a bug on the lens.
I mean, it could be a bug.
It's flying.
A
Hopefully
few
it
weeks
was a
ago, a couple of friends were driving out of a parking lot in California when one of them saw something strange up in the night sky. It happened so fast that they were a bit stunned and soon asked their friend if they saw it as well. Unfortunately, the friend wasn't paying attention, but luckily they had a dash camera that captured everything. When the friends reviewed the footage, they were shocked by what was captured. They
I can't
quickly
see that.
uploaded the video to social media with hopes of getting some answers as to what it could have been. The following is what they captured that night.
Is the sky?
Looks like they're on a McDonald's truck. Oh wait, that's
Weird
all I
white
think.
dot that I saw.
Just moments
Let's
into the
just go-
video, we
go
can see a
around.
large orb of light
Oh, that's
flying
weird. I
through the
didn't even
night
notice
sky.
that.
That's what I
It caught the
noticed.
driver off guard, and she had no idea what she was looking at. The object was too far away to make out any notable features. While many people in the original comment section believe it could have been a UFO, there are others who believe it was simply a meteor.
Spooky.
Or shooting star. That failed.
Just a couple days ago, a man captured something terrifying on his security camera in Mexico. Prior to this
Look
night,
all
the man
around,
had heard
guys.
rumors around his neighborhood
Look all
that the
around.
legendary Black Charo was spotted by several people on various nights. He didn't think much of the rumors and thought that they were simply making up stories to play a joke on him. However, he was fast asleep one evening when he was woken up by his security camera, which notified him that it sensed motion in the back alley where his garage is located.
And
When
I
he
see
went to watch
something
back the
sitting.
footage, he was terrified by what he witnessed.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I see it.
The thing sitting? Where? Is it the thing sitting?
No, it's not it. Right there. Did you see
When the
it?
video begins, we aren't able to see anything out of the
Oh,
ordinary,
They can't
but
see
we
it.
begin to hear the sound of a horse coming closer and closer. Eventually, we are able to see a horse and someone riding on top make its way into frame as it charges down the alley.
It's not a
There
horse
also
though.
appears
It's a
to be a
demon
man
horse.
sitting nearby who doesn't even move when the horse gallops close by, which is incredibly odd. Most security cameras don't take great footage in low light, so it's difficult to tell exactly what it was. Did he capture the legendary Black Charo that many believe is the devil, or is there a more reasonable explanation?
I'm scared either way. That's horrifying.
In a similar video, a woman was getting ready for bed when she began to hear the sound of a horse galloping outside of her window. At first, she thought she was simply hearing things, but it was so consistent that she couldn't help but investigate the noise. Her friends and family always mentioned stories about Black Charo while growing up, but she never took the tales too seriously. However, on this night, she would soon switch from a skeptic to a believer. She walked towards her window and began filming, with hopes of capturing the famous entity.
Are you guys scared?
Kinda.
Because I'm horrified. I just want to know what side it's coming from.
Look in the middle. Then you can't miss it.
As she opens up her window and peers outside, we can slowly hear the sound of a horse galloping in the street in front of her. She patiently waits and records, with hopes of seeing an actual horse, but oddly enough, it never shows. The sound of hooves pass by, but no physical horse can be seen. She quickly uploaded the
Definitely
footage to
ghost
social
or demon
media
horse.
with hopes of getting some answers.
Black
Most of
Charles.
the people in the original comment section are convinced she captured the Black Charo, while a few skeptics mention she must have added the audio in post-production.
Possibly, but that's pretty. That's scary. And then,
A young
Not
man built a
Carrie.
base with his cousin one day and wanted to record a video of their work. The base was located behind his house, which backed up to a dense forest. He would often hear strange noises coming from the forest, but he always assumed it was simply an animal. Foxes and other similar animals
guys
can
are
make
enjoying this
noises
so
that
far.
would terrify those that were unfamiliar. He felt safe going into the woods during the day, but once the sun began to set, he would quickly make his way home. On this particular day, he
The
was
woods are
roaming around his
horrifying at
base
night.
that he was incredibly
But-
proud of and recorded all the work he and his cousin did. At one point in the footage, he captured something that would forever haunt him.
Hey guys, I just wanted to show you guys my cool base that I made a while ago with my cousin. It's really nice. See, we got the entrance all fenced off. Got this thing on there. Oh. Well, that stinks. But yeah. Got some chairs. What was that?
I feel like I hear a dog barking in the video.
Is that a cow? What is that? Oh, fruit!
It's a demon! Get down!
As the young man walks around the forest and shows off his base, he eventually notices something moving nearby. At first, he isn't exactly sure what it was and doesn't seem too alarmed, mentioning that it could have been a cow. A few seconds after, we can see a pale humanoid figure start to aggressively charge him, which sends him running in the opposite direction. Since the video is quite old, it's difficult to make out any distinct features. But one thing is for sure, it's definitely not human. Did he capture an unknown cryptid, or is there a more reasonable explanation?
Darn it, it's too blurry for me to tell what it was.
Skinwalker.
Nah.
A
Wendigo.
paranormal investigation
Rape.
team
It's a
that
rape.
consists of a brother and sister
Can I tell you?
recently
rape
went to the Hotel
is
Del
something
Coronado
that's all
to see
pale.
if they could capture any
No,
bizarre
no.
activity.
This
Many guests
guy,
of the hotel
this
claim to
YouTuber,
see shadow
he
figures
sees
in their
stuff all the
rooms,
time
along
on
with hearing
like that,
disembodied
on
voices
YouTube,
and
and it
footsteps.
captures stupid
The most
freaking-
famous ghost in the hotel is Kate Morgan, who checked into the hotel on Thanksgiving in 1892 and would never check out. After spending 5 days in the hotel, she would tragically take her own life. On this particular night, the siblings noticed a childlike shadow figure in their room and began to have a conversation with it.
Oh my god, we
After
already
a
got
few
23
moments,
minutes
they
on.
would capture something that would send
Why
chills
exactly
up
would
their
you kill
spine.
yourself? I mean, that's just stupid. You should enjoy your life for as long as. Oh, wait, Trevor, pause it. They don't deserve to watch these.
There you go.
Sorry about the ad, guys.
Don't do that.
Shut
Nice.
up.
Give me blanket, you big rat. It's
more like off the bed that time.
As the video begins, we can see the sister engaging with what appears to be a shadow of something near the door. The shadow doesn't move, so it's difficult to say whether it was a spirit or simply a shadow. She eventually leans over to the door and reaches out, but the brother soon calls her back. Seconds after, the ghost of a child can be seen running from right to left, which is hard to debunk. Did
Well,
the
that's
siblings
creepy.
capture the ghost of a young child, or is there a more reasonable explanation?
That's really creepy, actually.
Why'd you kill herself though?
A woman was taking a walk with her mom in Nevada one afternoon
It was
when
up
they
there,
noticed
and she
something
decided to end
mysterious
it.
up in the
boyfriend
sky.
probably broke up with her.
For some reason, Nevada has a high amount of residents that report seeing UFO activity year after year. At first, they weren't sure if their eyes were playing tricks on them and just chose to ignore it, but when the UFOs began to multiply, it was impossible to ignore. Military drones in the sky are so common now that many people just assume that's what they are instead of extraterrestrial crafts. They quickly grabbed their phone and recorded the strange event.
Okay, now they're up above the thing. That is cool. Look right there.
So, can you please turn that down? Thank you.
I don't know. They just, yeah, they just opened it.
Almost one will be gone. I'm getting kind of tired.
Too bad, you gotta watch the whole video.
It's not airplanes, so it has to be drones. Where'd they go?
We started at a faking time. I am not steady as hell.
I'm gonna have to.
As the camera focuses on the strange objects up in the sky, we can see 4 crafts hovering in unison.
Bro, I don't
Based
care.
on
I
the
want to
movements,
get
we
to
can
the
clearly rule out the
interesting stuff.
possibility of them being
To
airplanes.
the interesting
The
stuff.
crafts fly together and form various shapes, but they don't appear to look like typical military drones.
You know, this can't be a
Instead,
YouTube
they seem
choice.
to be bright
Hmm?
orbs of light.
Which means people are actually
Based
gonna
on the
just search
distance,
out my
it's
channel.
difficult to
if
make
it's
any
search probably,
definitive
unless it's on their
claims
For You
as to
page.
what they could be. A woman recently moved into a new apartment and has been experiencing terrifying activity. She has posted
What are
several
you gonna call
videos
this
to her
video?
social media account showing her move in process
videos
and how she
number
decorates the space. Prior to moving in, no one mentioned anything about the apartment being haunted, so all the strange activity caught her off guard completely. On one of her first nights, she was recording herself doing her yoga routine when something unexpected took place.
Why would you show us doing a
She
yoga
forgot
routine?
to
That's
lock her
stupid.
front door, and unfortunately, a strange man entered her residence.
Why is it pause? Unpause it, dude.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's not paused. It just looked paused.
Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
As the video begins, we can see her getting interrupted by a creepy man entering her apartment. It may have been difficult to notice, but as she runs towards her front door, someone or something seems to have opened it for her so she could escape more easily. At the moment, she had no idea what took place, but after reviewing the video, she was completely stunned and had no explanation. As if she hadn't gone through enough scary experiences, a few nights later, she would encounter something even more terrifying.
Is it of that creepy man again?
If if it is that ghost, better help. Beat him up. Does anyone want to just end it here?
Make a part 3?
Tomorrow? Never mind, we gotta finish this.
True.
Then when we finish it, we can go to bed. Because we got school tomorrow. Remember guys, never say your school on video. Because then they can, if you're the only one with that name in
We
your
can
school,
see her filming an adorable video with her cat just before a loud bang can be heard in
if
the
you
other room.
have your name,
She quickly runs
and
to her
nobody
front
else
door and is unsure whether
your
she
school?
should run or investigate the noise.
then people can find
When she
out
looks
who
into
you
her
are in
bedroom,
school.
she doesn't notice
the
anything out of the
video?
ordinary, but soon hears footsteps right behind her, which causes her to run to the other side of the room. After a few seconds, we can notice 2 large indentations forming on the bottom of her mattress, as if something was slowly making its way toward her. Is her house truly haunted, or is there a more reasonable explanation?
Probably a more reasonable explanation.
I'm scared, guys.
I'm not.
Around
Like it,
Halloween of
subscribe if you're
2020,
scared.
A production company was filming
It's
various
up to you
rooms
if
in
you
the
wanna
Roten
like it,
Hall
I don't
Hotel
really
and
care.
Spa and captured something terrifying on camera. Throughout the day, the cameraman was taking some B-roll footage of the
And
beautiful
if you
hotel
can't like
located
and
in the
subscribe,
United
it's okay.
Kingdom, and everything was going
Feel good
according
about
to
yourself
plan.
always.
Eventually, he made his way into the ballroom, which was adorned with wedding decorations and was completely empty. While he was recording the room, he felt as though something was a bit off, but couldn't tell exactly what it was. At one point, while he was recording, he thought he saw something out of the corner of his eye, but when he did a double take, there was nothing there.
I saw it, guys. Did you?
I wasn't looking.
As the video begins,
Look.
we can see the cameraman panning his camera
Why
to
would
the
I look?
right. We soon
It's
notice what
creepy.
appears to be a hotel employee strangely facing the far wall. He pans his camera to the left and quickly back to the right, and soon notices the figure has completely vanished. He runs to the area to see where the figure could have gone and is stunned to see no one nearby. Is the Roten Hall Hotel truly haunted, or is there a more reasonable explanation? A man has been experiencing terrifying activity in his home and believes a mimic followed him from work. We have featured his account several times, and the bizarre activity has not decreased. On this particular night, his neighbor called him to let him know his lights inside his house had been flickering non-stop, and they felt as though an intruder may be inside. He quickly drove home to investigate the unusual activity, but made sure not to tell his neighbor about the demonic activity he had witnessed. When he went inside, he would soon notice something that would make him fear for his life.
Light is flickering in my apartment.
I hiding. I'm scared.
So,
Like really scared.
what about you?
Okay, thanks. I hold. Give me a hug.
No, I scared.
Skinny man.
I scared too.
Why is my
We both scaredy cats.
Why is that on?
Look closely everywhere.
What is that thing on the door? That door was not shut.
It's a big house.
No. Who are you? What do you want? Don't.
As he approaches his house, we notice the lights inside turning off and on at a rapid rate. Once he enters, we can hear the burner on the stove clicking, which makes him run over and turn it off immediately. This was definitely a sign that whatever is haunting his property is attempting to cause him harm. He quickly investigates all the rooms and eventually notices the door to his room opening without anyone nearby. When he heads back out to the living room, he asks a few questions, and eventually we hear a disembodied voice tell him to leave. Is his house truly haunted, or is there a more reasonable explanation? A woman was sent a video from her boyfriend one day that sent chills up her spine. He was installing some Wi-Fi in a home that was built back in the 1950s, and he began to feel incredibly uneasy. When he and his co-worker entered the property, they started to get a strange feeling that something was
At least
off.
it's more than one person,
The
because
owner
if
was
you were
nowhere
alone,
nearby,
that'd be
but still
horrifying.
got the feeling they were always being watched. When his co-worker went to another section of the house, he started to hear breathing and someone whispering to him, even though nobody was in his general area. He quickly got out his phone and attempted to capture whoever or whatever was making the strange noises. As the video begins, we can see the man standing in an empty room. If we listen closely, we can hear loud breathing, along with someone clearly asking for help. There are several other words that can be heard, but it's difficult to tell exactly what's being said. He pans across the room, and it appears as though nobody is nearby. While many people in the original comment section are convinced he captured authentic paranormal activity, the skeptics are certain his co-worker was playing a prank.
I'm probably as scared as you guys right
One
now.
afternoon, a woman was out house hunting with her real estate agent when something terrifying took place. She was in the middle of a showing when she began to record a video for her husband so he could see the layout since he didn't attend the showing. At one point during the tour, she left her agent upstairs and decided to head to the basement to finish off the video recording. She had an eerie feeling once she entered the basement, but couldn't understand why exactly. She thought she saw something out of the corner of her eye while recording.
I
When
saw
she
it.
went back to watch the footage, she
So
was
if you
stunned by
guys
what she
go,
witnessed.
if you guys rewind the video, when she opens the door, if you guys look behind, like, the fridges and stuff, those metal things, you can barely see something move.
And that goes.
See, guys, I have really good eyesight.
Went behind the thing.
As the video begins, we can see her at the bottom of the stairs, and soon she pans the camera to the left and enters the room. She is alone in the house with her real estate agent, who we can hear upstairs communicating with her the entire time. Soon after, we can see the head of a human figure appear on the other side of the room. But when she makes her way over, there was nobody in the general area. Did she capture authentic paranormal activity, or is there a more reasonable explanation? A woman was getting ready for bed and decided to call her husband to tell him goodnight. Unfortunately, her uncle passed away the night before, and she was going through a very emotional time. She noticed a different energy in the house the night after his death, and wasn't sure exactly what was taking place. She isn't familiar with the paranormal, and just assumed the vibe was different in the house,
Hope you guys
since she was
appreciate
going
this
through a
long
lot
video.
emotionally. While she was on the FaceTime call with her husband, she noticed something
You know people
terrifying
don't
that
care
she's
about
still
small
unable to
YouTubers, right?
explain to this day.
Except for a woman, apparently. And some man. But most of the man viewers is just my friend continuously joining my videos.
Just seconds into the video, we can see the woman's hair being moved, which surprises both of them.
Look at the black
She
thing.
quickly turns around, and we are unable to notice anyone
See the
nearby.
black and white thing?
We can
there?
see the black flag on the wall moving slightly, which is evidence there was a fan behind her, but there's no way it would be able to move her hair like that. One thing we are unaware of is her second hand, which could be moving her hair. While many people in the original comment section are convinced she captured her uncle's spirit playing with her hair, the skeptics are certain it was simply a prank.
Well, that's sad. Why would you kill
A
yourself?
family recently moved into a new house and has been experiencing strange activity
Sorry, I haven't
ever
been
since they
listening. What
moved in.
happened?
Most of the
Apparently,
bizarre
this
events
woman's
take
uncle
place
killed
outside of
himself.
the residence,
He
and
didn't.
they often hear strange
It
noises coming
said that
from
in
the
the
backyard.
text chat.
The family
where it
decided to do some
shows what
research on the
happened to the
land to see
person.
if there were any events that may explain why the land seems cursed. Unfortunately, their efforts didn't bring up any relevant information, but they are still convinced something odd had taken place. One morning, one of the family members was outside when she began to hear strange noises coming from the trampoline. She quickly grabbed her phone and began to record the eerie activity.
So I'm just sitting here doing my nails outside.
If you guys look at the shadow of the
I hear something.
thing, you can see a person
And
bouncing.
you just have to see this.
If you look at the shadow of the trampoline, you can see someone bouncing.
Look. Look. There's somebody in the trampoline. But there's not somebody in the trampoline.
At the bottom, you see
No.
it?
It's too late to be a piece of the trampoline. There's multiple.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it goes through light, Junior.
As the video begins, we can see the trampoline bending as if someone is jumping on it, but we obviously are unable to see anyone above.
See?
One thing
One
that's
side.
obvious is
The
that we
phone
can see
can't
a
even see
humanoid
nothing.
figure's shadow below the trampoline, which means this could easily be fabricated and altered in post-production.
Trevor, come here.
Many people in the original comment section are still convinced she captured a ghost on the trampoline, while the skeptics are certain they used a split screen in post-production.
Why'd you take legit off the blanket?
Sorry.
Give me the
A
blanket.
family decided to burn down a property on their land so that they could use the area for something else. While they were recording the event, one of them captured something terrifying down one of the hallways. The family always felt as though something was unusual about the property, but could never find anything about its past. Many of their guests that stayed there mentioned they had seen shadow figures in the house and heard disembodied voices at night. While the house was slowly being engulfed in flames, the owner made sure to record the event, but when he filmed down the hallway one last time, he captured something truly
I look on the
bizarre.
left. I look in the middle right now. Where are the blankets going?
Living room.
Where?
Anywhere, just look.
Where?
You should see her out there. It's amazing. Look at the window. It's like exploding. Hold your breath and your blood. Just make sure you have this.
I'm taking this blanket.
Is that from the living room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was on one of the couch cushions.
Did you look in the doorway?
Yeah, I stole one of the couch cushions. I used it as a pillow.
Oh, smart.
Comfy.
No, this is comfy. Get your big bat up. Get your big head up.
Hey, Kelvin, is this anyone's?
No, because that's for my mom's.
Look. What the? Kelvin?
Yeah?
I just saw
As the
a
video
light
begins,
figure.
we can slowly
Where?
see the house going
Like,
up in
it wasn't
flames, and
completely
everyone's
white.
starting to make
Like,
their
it
way
was just
out
a
of the
bit white.
structure.
Yeah,
So
The
you
cameraman goes
Hold
into
on,
the
so
house
in
one
part
more
of the-
time to
look
see
on
if
the
the
right,
flames
look
are
on the right.
increasing,
I saw it.
and seems
Can I
impressed
say
with how
something? So you
quickly
know
the
how
house is
there are
going up
parts of
in
it like that are
flames.
cold?
Eventually,
Oh,
he
it
reports
usually just
down
grabs
the
that
hallway,
and
and we can see a humanoid
You
figure
move
in
too
the
much.
far room making its way from right to left.
No,
It's
look at the
difficult
left.
to make out any distinct features since the figure was so far away.
Oh, I see it.
Did they capture
look
authentic
at the
paranormal activity? Or was it
black
simply a
figure.
member of his
And
team
you said it was
unaccounted
white,
for?
stupid.
Two.
I can tell. I've seen this video like 50 times.
A few months ago, a woman was fast asleep when she was woken up by her security camera notifying her that motion was detected in the back of her house.
Jimmy, can you
Prior
give
to
me that
this
one right there,
night,
please?
many of her neighbors mentioned to her that they had seen strange figures around the neighborhood
Is this
and
mine or
that
is this
something
yours?
strange was taking
Okay,
place.
good. Because if it was yours, I still
Most of
take
the
it. I'm
bizarre
thirsty.
events took place outside their
Remember
homes,
I asked
but one of them mentioned that the strange
For a
figures had
secret.
entered her residence. Ever since she heard these stories, she immediately added a security camera to her home to hopefully capture
I'm
the
a
mysterious
good bet.
events and to keep her safe. On this particular evening, she was sound
You
asleep
watching
when she
video?
got a notification on her phone that something was
Make sure
nearby.
Not too loud. Junior,
Yeah.
watch this. It's creepy. The white thing's moving.
I know. It's playing Ring Around the Rosie. Kinda.
It does, but what is it?
Like the jumping up and down. Me and Trevor used to play that game.
I play with my
No,
sister sometimes.
but we modded it.
And how?
We added in our C car. We had to jump over it, dodge it, and while spinning.
Was it fun?
Trevor
Was it
knows to
hard?
do it, though. Yeah. Actually, no, it was easy.
Was it on like a trampoline?
No, just on the ground. But guess what? It was a big RC car too.
If it was on a trampoline, it'd be impossible.
Now I only have like 5 RC cars.
In a bit, do you want to post a video of us playing GTA?
Sure. Well, I got my info.
Does it have YouTube on it? Are you a YouTuber on it?
I think. Wait, no.
We should
that-
do a live stream.
I don't know how. Wait, look, it's round on the top right now.
It looks like a polar bear. Or some sort of animal.
That's an animal.
Oh no, it looks like
As
the
the video
ghost of an
begins,
animal.
we can see a large, luminous object hovering in the middle of the street. The object appears to be giving off a white and bluish light and begins to morph into various shapes. The strange entity doesn't appear to be moving very much and eventually begins to disappear completely. Before it vanishes, it appears as though it has wings, which many people discussed in the original comment section. Did she capture an angel in her neighborhood, or is there a more reasonable explanation? Late one evening, a small village was startled when they heard a motorcycle crash nearby. The man who was driving the bike mentioned that he saw something that resembled a shadow person. This particular area has a large cemetery nearby, and many of the locals report seeing bizarre apparitions at night. The village wasn't surprised when they heard about what caused his accident, and many of them mentioned that they should check the security camera that was mounted on the business near the site of the accident. When they all watched back the footage, they were stunned by what they witnessed.
If you look at where the arrow is pointing us to look at, you see a ghost.
Yeah, but look in the middle of the road.
I saw that one as well.
As the video begins, we notice a man on a bike crash into one of the trees on the side of the road. We aren't able to
I think
see
that was
anything
his
unusual
bike
in the
shot.
street that may have distracted him.
It's
But
not
if
a
we
bike
focus
shot.
our attention on the building across the street, we can see the shadow
And the
of
middle
a
of the
humanoid
road,
figure with nobody in the general area. Many people in the original comment section are convinced they captured a local spirit, while the skeptics are certain it was simply a regular person captured on a low-quality camera.
So how would a person
A
form
family has been
from
renting out their trailer to an older man,
something?
but they began to grow worried once he stopped responding to their calls, and they had not seen him in over a week. They decided to call the police to conduct a welfare check and were shocked when they were given the news that he had passed away. They were watching all the cop cars and hoping for the best, but were quickly given the sad news. As the daughter continued recording the event, she eventually captured something that she couldn't explain. She quickly uploaded the video to social media to hopefully get an answer.
Right there. But they're going up to Tom's place. So wait, you said the light wasn't off?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I knew that something was going on. Oh, that's a lot of cops.
Holy shit, what the hell?
As the video begins, we can see the daughter recording the trailer and trying to figure out what exactly is taking place. Based on their voices, it's clear that they were genuinely worried about the man's health. It may have been difficult to notice, but when she pans the camera over to the left, we can see a dark shadow figure in the shape of a child. The mysterious figure is standing right in front of the police car, and once the officer walks right in front, the figure completely vanishes. Did she capture authentic paranormal activity, or is there a more reasonable explanation?
The
A
video
woman who
is
lives
too
in
long.
Canada was enjoying her
Guys,
afternoon when she began to
in
hear
the comment section
terrifying
below, if
screams
you
off in the
can comment,
distance. Her property
tell
is
us if
very
it was
close
too
to the
long or
freeway,
if you
which
want
is known as the
like
Highway
a
of
20-minute
Tears.
shorter video.
This stretch of freeway
And,
unfortunately got its name from the numerous attacks on Indigenous women. Due to the large amount of deaths that have taken place, many people believe the freeway is haunted, and there have been many reports of apparitions crossing the road at night. Along with seeing strange figures in the road, many people also report hearing screams in the neighboring forest. On this particular day, she was relaxing at home when she heard something that sent chills up her spine.
Well, that's a blood-curdling scream. But it's just a mimic.
Trying to lure her in there.
And then rip her apart and steal her vocal cords. And plant her vocal cords inside of his like neck. That's what mimics do. Or they just listen a bunch to you and then they're able to mimic your voice.
As she aims her camera towards the forest, we can clearly hear a female voice screaming at the top of their lungs. Just beyond the forest is the highway, where countless Indigenous women have lost their lives over the years. The original comment section seems quite divided on whether she captured the screams of a ghost or whether it was somebody alive that was in trouble. She also was given quite a bit of trouble in the comment section about why she didn't run to help them and kept recording. Based on the original post, she did call the cops immediately after recording. A woman was investigating some haunted buildings in Williamsburg, Virginia, when something bizarre
So
took
we don't fall
place.
asleep, but we
She
can
was
be close
exploring one of the
enough.
basements by herself when she began to get a strange feeling. She was a bit uncomfortable when she realized that a lot of the doors resembled jail cells and it had a very creepy vibe. She has visited this particular site several times, but unfortunately, the basement has always been closed. She is interested in the paranormal and has heard many stories that the basement in particular is haunted. As she was investigating the dark and creepy basement, she eventually captured
I hope
something
you guys
that would
saw
forever haunt
like
her.
the GTA video we're gonna post after this, like 10-20 minutes after this, after we make a plan for what we're gonna do. We're not that good at GTA, so don't roast us in the comments.
Yeah, we ain't that good.
And we might do a few Fortnite videos, like one of me and him just 1v1.
As the video
Oh,
begins,
yeah.
we can see her investigating the
We
basement
already,
and peering into the
spun
various
the wheel
rooms.
at the casino
Halfway
today.
through the video, a loud bang can be heard down the hallway, and eventually, a figure can be seen walking in front of the light, causing a shadow. She quickly goes over to investigate the noise, but doesn't find anything out of the ordinary. Many people in
1
the
minute.
original comment section mentioned
Hope you
they
guys
also
liked the
visited
video.
this exact basement and had a similar paranormal experience.
Wait, no, not yet.
Did she capture a spirit that has been trapped in the basement, or is there a more reasonable explanation?
Peace. Thanks for watching.
Hannah.
Trevor, can you post it? Thanks for watching, guys.